Let's go. I don't have access to our Twitter or our Blue Sky. I can't post about this. That's okay. I trust Twitch, the application, to alert all of our lovely viewers. It's a good and functioning app.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Oh man, I think Destiny the game is also picking up my microphone right now. So if there's anyone in voice chat in any of these public areas, they're just gonna hear me essentially talking to myself. I wonder if I can... Audio? Wow, that's something. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, dog, pound it.
Where you?
Gone forever. Oh, love lizards. There he goes.
You like orange?
This is true. Do you know my stance on ducks, though?
No, but I like ducks. So. You got a duck. You get one thing and that's your favorite color. Then you get a second thing and that's whatever the fuck I decide.
Now the question, did the tags update? Hey, they did.
Wow.
Can't be yelled at for that, for once.
Forgot about my ice cream.
You forgore.
I forgot. Damn, now I have Choco Milky.
You forgore. Okay, sweet.
They hear the me.
Yeah, you're faint, but can be heard. What am I here for?
My brain responded with absolutely nothing, as though you said, well, what is it good for?
Sing it again, I guess.
Brief posting. Guardians needed for reinforcements. Yes, Guardian.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Checking. Confirmed.
I can do that. Do that. Do that. Hey, Jester. The occasion is, in 1 month's time, Destiny 2's final expansion will be released. So, I'm going through and playing the whole story of Destiny, or at least what's available. So,
Checking. Acknowledge.
today and possibly later this week, I'll be streaming this to at least as much as I can play solo, essentially.
Rankings, Guardian.
And then next week, we're going to stream all of the current Destiny 2 campaigns in the lead up to the final expansion. So in preparation for this, though, I played a little bit last night. And Destiny 1 Vanilla is so short that I kind of beat it all in one session. And it's also kind of bad. So we're actually not playing Destiny 1 Vanilla. We're just going to be doing the expansions. But I can catch everyone up on the gripping story of Destiny 1 in a little bit. But yeah. With that, we'll be jumping into, I think, the House of Wolves campaign, which was the first expansion for this game. Yeah, House of Wolves. We'll be following that first, and probably getting through the Dark Below tonight as well. Parker, what's up? Yeah, Parker, I meant to message you earlier about this and have a conversation. KV was in voice chat with me all last night. He was there when I just blew through Destiny 1's story. It must have been, what, like 4 hours maybe? And like, I'm pretty sure I've played all of Destiny 1 before. I'm pretty sure that's all I played of Destiny 1 before I stopped. But it was so fast, and there was not much there. Like, okay, so the plot of Destiny 1, the first thing is you get the opening cutscene.
Those fallen we faced in the archive belong to the
Hold on,
House
I'm
of
gonna
Winter.
listen to this.
Their Kel,
This might be
Draxus,
important.
has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the Cinders. If we want to keep the Academy's secrets safe, we should push into their lair and take him out.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll give a bit of context for this expansion in a little bit. But yeah, so Destiny 1 opens up with the exposition dump. The Traveler comes to Mars in 2015, changes the course of humanity.
I'm ready if you are.
We have a golden age, and then the collapse happens, and we're post-collapse. That's when we wake up in post-apocalyptic Russia. Our ghost wakes us up and says, hey, you're a Guardian. Take this gun and fight to the tower. And then you go to the tower, and then Zavala's like... But what did who do? Yeah, if only the Traveler visited us in this reality. But yeah, so you wake up, you go to the tower. Zavala's like, hey, you're a Guardian. You want to join the Vanguard? And you're like, yeah, I have nothing better to do. So he's like, great, go kill some aliens, and when you come back, we'll like hire you. So you do that, and then Zavala's like, great, you're part of the team. Go to the moon. And then you go to the moon. And you find the Exo Stranger, and she's like, yeah, there's some darkness all around us. You should go to the reef. And then you go to the reef, and you meet Marasav and her lovely brother. And they're like, yeah, there's darkness. Go to Venus, which is where we are now. Which I am excited to talk about Venus a little bit. But I don't know why you come here in the main campaign of Destiny, but you get here and you find a piece of the puzzle or something. Leads you to the, or not the moon, leads you to Mars, which is where the Cabal are introduced. The plot of Destiny 1 is it just introduces you to all the enemy factions, and then you fight 3 big robots, and then that's the end of Destiny 1. Yeah, the gate to the Black Garden, which is like a Vex pocket dimension, is on Mars. Why that's important, or not important, isn't explained at all during the course of Destiny 1. It's just like, yeah, the Vex are on Mars, you should go stop them. it's just, it's crazy. If it wasn't so dull, I would play through it again, but it's so dull, and there's just nothing there. So it's, like, there's really no context for anything. Also, there's so many systems in this game that are just straight up different. Like power level, for example. I forget that if you want to get more powerful gear in this game, you have to have all of your most powerful gear equipped. Otherwise, the stuff that drops won't be at a higher level, which I forgot about all day while I was playing yesterday. So I didn't gain any power from beating the campaign. But for everything that's different about the first Destiny, there's so much that's still just exactly the same. And like, that's why I decided to play this week, is because like, the core gameplay is still pretty fun. Like, the shooting in this game will always feel good, and at the end of the day, that's all you're doing, so like...
That's gotta be the way into their lair.
But yeah, plot of Destiny 1 is just to introduce the enemy factions, and then every expansion after that kinda gave us some story. So this first expansion, House of Wolves, the Awoken Queen Marasov is basically like, hey, there's this faction of Fallen, we don't recognize them. Fallen's who I'm fighting now. They were
There could be thousands of
the race that previously was blessed by the Traveler, then the Traveler left them, and they had their collapse, and they followed the Traveler here basically to try and force it back. Anyways, the ones we usually fight are the House of Devils, who are like strictly anti-human, like they hate us and just want to steal the Traveler. Who we're fighting right now is the House of Winter, and we don't really know their deal. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of right now. Oh, that's... If we get to the final expansion for Destiny 1 tonight, we'll be introduced to even another house. That's not even including the houses that don't appear in-game. It's like Game of Thrones up in here. Remember when that was popular? That was popular around the same time that Destiny was released. There had to have been some Fallen houses and Westeros houses crossover fan art. Just know in my heart of hearts that exists somewhere. Oh hey, that show with, Nope, I'm fumbling this joke. I'm bailing now. Disregard that. Oh yeah, fucking Peter Dinklage was in this franchise too. You mentioned that earlier. I forgot that was the other the infinitely more obvious connection between Game of Thrones and Destiny. Parker, do you remember how much, or what all was included in the Destiny beta? Because I think story-wise, it goes up to, like, the first moon mission. Because I remember the moon was definitely unlocked for the beta. It was basically all of Earth, and then I think the first moon mission. But that's honestly like almost like a third of Destiny.
The Kell must be close.
I played that beta so much. Man, last night while I was playing this, Frisk was briefly playing GTA 5 next to me, and I was like, pretty sure both these released in the same year, or like within the same year of each other. And they're both still going strong for better or worse. Oh shit, a catch.
It must belong to the House of Winter.
Ghost beat me
I've
to
never
it.
seen one on the surface. The Kell's gotta be inside.
GTA 5 came out right around the release of Destiny 1. I know in the beta you had the Cosmodrome and you had the first 5 story missions, which all took place there. Because it ended with the Septicus Prime strike. Because I remember just playing that over and over again, and just playing with random fire teams and trying to get it done as like fast as I could. Yeah, I love like that was like the very first Destiny strike that probably 99% of players played. And I do love that one is still in Destiny 2. We've lost so much along the way, but you can still play the very first strike, which honestly is pretty neat. So one of the major differences between this game and the second one, at least gameplay-wise, the classes don't have their unique class abilities. It's like in Destiny 2, Warlocks get the Healing Rifts, Hunters get the Dodge, and Titans get the Barricade. Yeah, it doesn't exist in this one. So, I can't rely on my normal healing crutch like I tend to do. That's fine. Just means I have to actually play smart tonight and not put myself in dangerous situations. So, we're gonna switch to solar for a bit. Oh, by 40, you're talking about, yeah, my level right now? Yeah. So yeah, about the two different numbers, so there's, yeah, I'm level 40, I'm light level 287. That's the more important number, that's how powerful I am. And that's kind of how it works in Destiny 2 still. The power level is more important than your actual level. Because, like, the level in Destiny 2 currently just, like, tracks your season rank. That's what replaced the traditional account level. But yeah, it's capped at 40 in this game, and then the power level I think maximum is 400 or 500.
Somewhere on this thing, there's a throne room. That's where we'll find Draxus.
But yeah, so the yellow number is the number I'm going to be trying to increase. I'm going to try to be increasing. But if I don't have all my most powerful gear on, and I try and get this item decrypted, it will not decrypt at a higher level. It'll decrypt it below this. Which, as I mentioned earlier, I forgot last night the entire time I was playing. Not that it really matters. All of the story missions right now are pretty easy. I even set a few of them on hard yesterday, and I didn't really notice a difference. So until I get to like the Taken King and Rise of Iron expansions, I don't think it'll matter. That said though, look at how much fucking blue gear I have equipped. I wish I could pull up a screenshot of my Destiny 2 character. Maybe I'll post one to Twitter in a sec. But yeah, I'm so fresh-faced in this. I'm using rare equipment. Yeah, and I never played Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 enough to reach really ever reach an endgame state. So I have no idea if the norm by the end was to have like all purples and like one exotic, like the norm currently is in Destiny 2, or if like blues were a lot more common to the weapon and armor ecosystem. That said, when I said earlier that for everything that's different about Destiny 2, there's something that's the same. So something that is a bit different about Destiny 1's weapons is when you get a weapon, it's not all of its perks are unlocked from the start. Nowadays in Destiny 2, when a weapon drops, you just automatically get all the perks and whatever like barrel or sight options you have. But no, in this game, when you first get a gun, you have to unlock all these perks. But it just kind of reminds me of how the current crafting system works, because the way it works in Destiny 2 now is when you craft a gun, you get just the base perks, and then you have to use the weapon to level it up and unlock future perks. So it's like, it's just interesting how that's a base mechanic here in Destiny 1. They got rid of it for Destiny 2, and then kind of circled back when they introduced crafting. It's been eye-opening coming back to this. You can see all the changes they made and how they have adapted older stuff into the current version of the game. Like, and it's all the same engine. Like, the tech between Destiny 1 and 2 hasn't really changed. So, like you'll notice the inventory screen here is basically one-for-one the same. The HUD, while it is pretty different, is still essentially unchanged from Destiny 2, and yeah, most of the underlying systems are still there and comparable to some degree, but there's a lot that's still, uniquely Destiny 1. Yeah, I said this at the start of the stream too, and I'll probably keep saying it, but at the end of the day, Destiny is just about shooting cool space guns at cool space enemies, and as long as you're doing that, you're playing Destiny. So it looks like we're gonna beat this guy pretty easy here. Not much of a first boss, but whatever. So you know what? Here, let's give him a chance to hit back. Oh, that was pretty strong. Maybe he can finish me off. Come on, I'll give you a fighting chance. Oh, he got me. Oh, nope. I'm back. It's one of the Warlock's solar supers unique to this game. If your super is full, when you have Radiance and you die, you can immediately respawn yourself.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kell, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy.
There's a couple different reasons why I ended up going to 2. Because when Destiny first launched, I don't know if you'll all remember this, but they did... When they first launched Destiny, they were like, we have a 10-year plan for this game. We want to support it for 10 years and have this be this whole huge thing. At some point during Destiny 1, they were acquired by Activision, I believe. Or that might have come before the launch. But either way, Activision acquired them. And I think it was Activision who pushed for a second game. But that also might have just been like... I don't know, it might have just been necessary for technical reasons too, because I don't believe Destiny 2 is... I don't believe Destiny 2 was on PS3 or Xbox 360. Destiny 2 was just PS4 and later, I think. Okay, yeah, so if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure the main reason for Destiny 2 was A, a tech upgrade, and B, Activision wanted like a yearly or bi-yearly like release cycle for Destiny. And then, you know, Destiny eventually got free of Activision, and was able to maintain Destiny 2. Because with the final shape coming up, that is the end of this 10-year cycle that they like had planned from the beginning. Like the final shape is the end of this like initial Destiny storyline that they were planning to support. So even though they didn't really, you know, stick to Destiny 1 being that 10-year game, the Destiny franchise and this Light and Dark saga, as they called it, is gonna be, you know, that's this. The 10-year anniversary is this year.
We just need to identify his next target. I bet I know how we can get started.
Alright,
back to the stars.
Venus. So,
I have a job for you.
More quick exposition. So we're in the reef. This is like the asteroid belt, debris field area. Used to have a patrol zone in Destiny 2, but that unfortunately got sunset. But it's still kind of here as a social zone. But this is where the Awoken faction live. Awoken are essentially just cousins of humans, but they got lost in a space dimension for an unknown amount of time, and then they came back. So they live here in this asteroid belt on the far reaches of our solar system. They were allied with this fallen House of Wolves for a time, but it looks like they're no longer allies, so we're going to Venus to figure out about that.
Transferred Nova. Interaction resolved. Berg 9940. Requesting tower channel.
Another fun gameplay change about this one is there's no destinations map. Every time you want to go someplace new, you have to go back out to orbit, and then you can choose where you want to go. So that was a much appreciated quality of life upgrade. So yeah, right now in Destiny 2, we still have Earth and the Tower. These are both patrol zones you can still go to, although our tower is different in Destiny 2. Moon was not initially a part of Destiny 2's launch, but that was added with Shadowkeep and is still there. Venus is unique to Destiny 1. It's not been ported to Destiny 2 at all, except for the very beginning of the Vault of Glass raid. Technically takes place on Venus, but you're not there long enough for it to really count. Or no, not Vault of Glass, the start of the other Vex one. Garden of Salvation, there it is. Reef, that's the area we were just talking about. Or the area we were just in, that the Awoken live. Mars was briefly in Destiny 2 as a part of its first expansion, but that has also since been sunset, except for a couple strikes and maps. Dreadnought, which we'll get to when we get to the Taken King, is not in Destiny 2, and I think, yeah, it's everything. But yeah, we're going to Venus to hunt down the House of Wolves and see what we can find out about this uprising of sorts. Yeah, I think, because now that we have credible leaks that Destiny
Guardian,
3 is most likely in production,
been a long time since I was in the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if they take a few years,
The wolves
you know,
are led
off
by
of
Skolos,
developing
the last of their
Destiny
counts.
2
He
content
wants
and just like
control of another
re-add
fallen
old
house,
stuff to
the
tide us
House of
over to
Winter.
Destiny 3,
He'll kill
which
their
I
leaders
hope
take
and think
command
is
of
what
their
they're gonna
troops.
do.
With your help, we'll stop it.
Because with every expansion the past 3 years, we've been getting 2 raids. We've been getting a completely new raid with the start of every expansion, and then halfway through the year we get a reprised raid from Destiny 1. So there's only one Destiny 1 strike we don't have in Destiny 2 yet. So I'm hoping that that is... going to bed, Frisk. Good night.
Did you live in all that?
Oh, what the hell? Man, these pikes are cooler than in Destiny 1. Whenever I dodge, it drops a mine. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. Yeah, like I was saying, there's only one raid. There's only one Destiny 1 raid, not in Destiny 2 yet. And I think if they add it to Destiny 2, it might go through the effort of like adding that patrol zone that was added from the expansion.
The wolves have control
we'll
of the House of Winter's artillery. Take it out before they dig in.
Destiny 1 is a lot slower compared to Destiny 2. Not that this is even really that slow, it's just that we've gotten so much power in recent years in Destiny 2 that our abilities are just going off non-stop, and yeah, it's not the case in this one, really. I don't know if you are, Parker, but I am unfortunately in. Like I've been saying, we're unfortunately so back. Right? They've had us for 9 years, like, might as well just give them that last one.
Court messages. Today we're delivering explosions. I love field work. Get after them, Guardian.
Yeah, just when you thought you were out, look at what you've done to me. Least you can do is see it all the way through with me.
The House of Winter and Devils and Kings, they hate Skolas. They think he betrayed the Fallen at the Twilight Gap.
Another important difference between Destiny 2 and this Destiny is look what I can do.
Your ghost is detecting traces of a stasis field.
Never forget what they took
Skolas
from
was
us.
in a pod for years. It might be him.
If they just add back that last raid to Destiny 2 and give us the horns back, that'll almost make up for vaulting.
Strange.
That's a lie. They took Titan. Titan was the best destination we ever had, and we can't go back. And I'll never forgive them for that. Someone's trying to call me at 10:38 in the evening, and I'm not going to be answering that because that's an unknown number. So if it's anyone here who's trying to contact me, oh, there's Skolas. This would be...
Barracks, get on the comms. What did he say?
Yes. In your tongue, he said. The wolves stand strong, cower before the Kell of Kells.
Oh, exploding shanks. Oh, was that Barracks?
Kells.
Hell yeah.
Did he give himself a promotion?
A fallen legend. He sees himself as a prophet, perhaps. Or he has gone quite mad.
Now, KV, when you say the Stellar Blade stuff, do you mean the quote-unquote controversy? Yeah, that's a mess and a half. They're really trying to get Gamergate 2 going again. Oh, there they all are. Man. Yeah, if Gamergate is your peak, you might as well just throw yourself off that mountain. Yeah, what the hell? Who was trying to call me about my car's extended warranty? They didn't leave a message, so it must have been spam. Oh no, what's up with Union Arena? Any news? And I don't know for sure if I've ever been threatened with jail time over the phone. Might have been, but I pay so little attention to any sort of calls I get. Oh shit, that's really awesome. So did you play a demo game then, or did you just get the deck? And it's not a Bleach specific game, but there's going to be a Bleach faction. Interesting. But yeah, Union Arena is a new Bandai card game that we might be dabbling in because, as Parker just said, you know, Bleach faction that he now has cards for, so I dragged him into One Piece so he can drag me into this one. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be like Namco's answer to like Vice Schwartz and all those other crossover games. Yeah, like you just said, Jester, probably one of those universal
and
ones.
He's gone. That skiff has already broken orbit. No problem, Guardian. We'll get him. There's still plenty of wolves in there. Best clear them out.
Man, there's a more coherent and like compelling story in this like introductory mission for this expansion than there was in the entirety of Destiny 1. I love Destiny so much. That's, you know, pretty apparent if you know me or have been watching. But yeah, the Destiny 1 vanilla campaign is really, really just... It's not even bare bones. It's barely bones.
Impressive weaponry. Varix, what is that thing?
Scorch cannon. Powerful and very rare indeed.
Oh, is there a Bebop secret lair? Parker just let me know about there's apparently a Miku Magic the Gathering secret lair coming out. I think I heard about the Bebop one. I don't know, I heard about Bebop recently for some reason. The magic sounds right. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, another small difference between this and Destiny 2. If you notice on the gun I currently have equipped, which is a primary kinetic weapon, I have an ammo count, unlike the current state of Destiny 2, which all the primary weapons have infinite ammo. But yeah, you actually have to manage your primary ammo in this game. And actually I had to at the start of Destiny 2 as well. When that first launched, there was still primary ammo bricks that dropped. Oh yeah, Parker, you talking about the ammo synths? Because I got some right here. In case I ever run out of ammo, I can just use an inventory item to replenish my munitions. Yeah, the synths are still in this one. Those were never in Destiny 2, though. At least not from my memory. And if they were, I never used them. Man, Parker, remember burning the gold coins or whatever in Destiny 2 for that EXP buff?
That's strange. For a moment, I detected Vex energy all around the site. As for you, that was great work. Nice to meet a Guardian that exceeds my expectations. Come back to the reef. Winter now bows to Skolas, and the wolves have just gotten started.
Wait, you can't still dance in this game though, so, you know, basically the same. Oh yeah, so because I'm basically a newbie at an MMO, all my gear's, you know, kind of dog shit, and my fashion is terrible. This is what I was walking around like yesterday, all day, just a terrible fit. Absolutely zero drip, but thankfully, the last thing I did before I turned in for the night was found a shader so I could at least get all on the same, you know, on the same color palette. Cause yeah, in Destiny 1, you get one shader at a time and it applies to everything. Unlike how spoiled we are currently, where you can get a different shader on every single different piece of gear you own. But where's Petra want us now? Okay. Yeah, one thing Destiny 1 really likes to do, and that has not changed at all from Destiny 2, is this game really likes sending you on a mission and then making you go back to the hub zone, and then sending you out on a mission, and then you gotta go back to the hub zone and talk to at least one person, if not 5. Again, the more things change, the more they stay the same. which is why I wanted to play through this and do it on stream, just to show off a bunch of this stuff. Man, shaders originally in Destiny 2 were consumable, so like if you found a color you really liked, but you only got 3 of them, well, you could only put it on 3 pieces of gear, and that was a one-time application. So if you wanted to change a color, you had to use a different shader, and those were not refunded. Oh, early Destiny 2 was suffering. As much as I would love to blame Activision for all of Bungie or all of Destiny's missteps, there is a lot that has to be put directly on Bungie management. Just for the longest time, everyone thought that, speaking of microtransactions, Jester, for the longest time, everyone thought that it was Activision who was pushing for like microtransactions in the Eververse and like the cosmetic store. But like once they separated from Activision, they actually kind of doubled down on all the microtransaction cosmetic stuff. So that's actually, we can't blame Bungie, or we can't blame Activision for that. That was all on Bungie.
Do it again.
That said, the shaders weren't like, that wasn't like a consumable that you could buy from their store or whatever. That was just something that you did unlock through like gameplay.
We just need to identify his
And
next
pretty
target.
early on, they made it so that once you unlocked a shader, you just had it completely unlocked, and you could reuse it whenever. That wasn't like a. If anything, that was probably more for engagement back in the day.
I am Master Ives,
Also, fucking.
crypto archaeologist.
There's a Cryptarch that's not fucking Raoul.
Yes, go on, Warlock. Your ship. There you are.
Huh. Now, before I decode any of these things, I have to double check, make sure all my most powerful gear is equipped, because if it's not, I won't get any higher level equipment. Okay. Right. I honestly did not know that there were other Cryptarchs in this game. It's kind of blowing my mind, but let's see.
Function over form, I suppose.
Hey, those gauntlets are better. So we're gonna slap those on. Get rid of those. And unlock my next piece of gear.
The novices can refit it for you.
Hey, look at that. Can we reach... I almost said, can we reach 300 by tonight? And then I saw that didn't even give me a full power level, so I'm not even gonna say that.
Better than being shot, I suppose.
Better than being shot, I suppose, he said in response to giving me a piece of gear that wasn't quite up to level. What's that unlocked down here? Oh, a new icon. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty, yeah. Yeah, I only have one exotic now. This Lord of Wolves shotgun. It's interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have its perk unlocked yet, and even if I did, all it does is buff my allies, which I don't currently have. So, like, my one exotic weapon, and it's useless to me as a solo player. And I have no idea how to unlock exotics in Destiny 1. All I know is that exotics in Destiny 1 are, like, actually kind of rare. Like Destiny 2, they give out exotics for, like, weekly missions now. You can get exotics just by tripping over them. It's easy as hell. Destiny 1, no idea how I'm going to get any more cool weapons. I kind of gotta hope.
Nothing else?
Oh, cool. Eververse terminal. Yeah, I'll buy some silver for Destiny 1. I think not. Alright, where to now? Patrol Venus, yeah. I haven't really talked about Venus yet, and I said I wanted to. So yeah, Venus was probably my second favorite patrol zone from Destiny 1. My first was the Moon. There's something about Destiny 1 Moon that's just creepy and really... Oh, I just loved it. Venus was, like I said, close second for my favorite patrol zone. So Venus is a planet that like we started to colonize during our golden age, and we set up this university there, the Ishtar Collective. Not a university, but kind of like a university. It was, you know, a place of knowledge and research and stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me. And then, you know,
Incredible to think Venus was once a bastion of research and learning. Maybe someday it will be again.
Oh, Ghost, thank you for that appropriate exposition. So yeah, then obviously the collapse hit, and, you know, everything got destroyed. But, you know, Vanguard got formed and Guardians started coming around, so we're trying to retake at least some of these cities, get some of that lost knowledge the Ishtar Collective, you know, got a hold of in the Golden Age. And this does kind of connect all the way up to the modern storyline, because, excuse me, Neomuna, the city that was introduced in the Lightfall campaign, that city is basically just descendants of, like, Golden Age Ishtar Collective research. So, because of the work and the knowledge gathered by people on this planet, the people of Neomuna could live in their perpetual Golden Age, even during and after the collapse. Yeah, sorry, it wants me to do what? Patrol Venus and collect fallen ship links from fallen Vandals. Okay, gotta go find Vandals to fight, I guess. Oh, what's up? Tigris Divination is a really cool bow. That's a exotic weapon from Destiny 2. I forget how it works exactly, but it's a solar bow. If you get like precision kills or multiple kills with it, it spreads fire to surrounding enemies. Really cool, but I've not used it in a while because Sunshot is my baby in Destiny 2. It was my first exotic, and it's so good still. So it's really hard to switch it out for Tigris Divination. Though that is a very cool weapon in its own right. Honestly, I think my favorite bow in Destiny 2 right now is probably Wishkeeper, Strand Bow. After you get like 6 kills with it, you get to put down a like snare trap that just suspends anyone who walks into it, and it's a lot of fun. That's right, Tiku's also has the tracking. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you get around to it, definitely try and unlock Wishkeeper. It's a fun time. There was a solar bow that came out last year with the Spire of the Watcher raid. That name escapes me, but that was also a really cool solar bow. Man, that's gonna kill me now that I can't remember its name. But with that one, after you get a certain number of kills, you get to shoot out like a transparent screen that you can shoot through. And if you shoot through it, all of your weapons do bonus damage, or something like that. It's also been a while since I used that one, but again, it's just because when it comes to solar exotics, I really love Sunshot. Oh yeah, another thing y'all might have noticed earlier when I was switching subclasses, is that I only have 2 right now. I only have Solar and Void. That's because when Destiny 1 first came out, each class only had 2 subclasses. At least at the start. Eventually every class got the 3rd elemental subclass with the Taken King. But yeah, for that first year or so, if you only mained 1 class, you only got 2 flavors of a subclass. Hierarchy of needs. Thank you, Parker. I was thinking something protocol for some reason, but I knew that wasn't right. Thank you. Hierarchy of needs is that other solar bow I was thinking of. Man, I was just playing Spyro the Watcher a couple nights ago. Did you go through that one with me, Parker? I don't remember. That was the Mars, not raid, the Mars dungeon with all the Vex enemies and the, Spire. Okay, I was pretty sure we got through that one. Yeah, Maslow actually had a that's why the hierarchy of needs, Maslow's, is pyramid shaped, is because he actually arrived on the pyramid fleet in the season of arrivals in Destiny 2, and Maslow is actually one of the harbingers of darkness. Fun fact. And also the top of his pyramid, which many people think says self-actualization. Actually, the top part of that pyramid is just Destiny 2. That's the most important need as far as humans are concerned. I don't suppose anyone here knows if there's a way to restart campaigns in Destiny 1 if you've already started them. I'm assuming there's not a way. And I'm assuming most people here probably don't know. If anyone does know, let me know. Because like I said, I want to play through all the expansions, but I am a few missions deep into Taken King, so if I can restart those and play those on stream, I would like to, because there's a couple really cool missions there. And if not, I might just... I can probably switch to a different character for those first few missions. Worst case scenario. Ooh. Oh, another gameplay change that a lot of people probably forgot about. Destiny 1, you can't really mantle onto ledges. Destiny 2, if you hit a ledge, you usually grab it and climb up. Destiny 1, if you're not above it, you just drop. Ah, thanks for looking that up, Parker. Reading that now. Okay, awesome. Thanks for checking that for me. Yeah, from the sounds of it, I should be able to. But like I said, let's get through House of Wolves and the Dark Below first. Probably not gonna make it to Taken King tonight. Probably do that later this week. But who knows? I'm having fun. I might be here for a while tonight. Alright, give me one moment. Gotta check my phone for a second. Bust out some classic dance moves for you all, though, in the meantime. Oh, Parker, also just checked your snap. I don't know what an action point is, but that looks cool. Oh wow, you have a whole area for action points. If I had to assume, I assume action points are going to be Union Arena's equivalent of the One Piece card game's Don. But that's just a complete guess on my part. Parker is the Union Arena expert here. Okay, yeah, some sort of resource for that game. What would you like to know about Destiny? Anything in particular? How to flourish and thrive? It's a good question. As long as you're shooting guns and you're having fun, that's the most important part. But other than that, I guess I don't know. I'm honored that you'd say that, though. I don't feel particularly like knowledgeable or super good at Destiny, but also I realize that's kind of a crazy thing to say because I've been playing it so long. Okay, yeah. Like I said, this game loves making you do a mission and then going back to the hub area, and that has not changed in 10 years. Honestly, though, it depends on like what to try and answer that question. And again, though, how to flourish and thrive in Destiny, it depends on what your goal with the game is. Like for me, the thing that inspired me to get better at Destiny is that I wanted to learn how to raid. Raids were super daunting to me because they were, 6-man activities that you had to have some sort of coordination for. But like they seemed like such cool parts of the game, so I started looking into like, simple build crafting, and just how to, survive a bit better. And eventually I, worked my way to a level where I felt comfortable to join groups and start playing the raids, and I'm so glad I did.
Incoming to growth chamber pit. Use the spawn.
And so like, should you do raids and dungeons? I mean, like I said, that's kind of why I play Destiny now. Like, the raids and dungeons are my favorite parts of the game, at least for the time being. I like they're just really cool action set pieces, and I like that they do require, usually some form of communication or teamwork to accomplish. That said, if you're interested in doing raids or dungeons and getting started, like they just added the Fire Team Finder to Destiny 2. I would definitely suggest just going through some of those like listings. Definitely start with dungeons, They're shorter than raids. They're only 3-man, and once you learn dungeons, a lot of the time you can do them like completely silently with randos. You don't actually have to communicate as you start to learn them. But it's
Silent Fang, expert
like I think I probably started with.
follow their scent to
I think Prophecy was the first dungeon I ever did. That was before I did any raids or anything like that.
be cruel.
Yeah, I'll grab those. But for like building loadouts, at least in modern Destiny 2, I'd say pick a subclass or pick an exotic that you really like, and just kind of build off that. You can obviously just kind of Google what other people are using with that exotic or subclass, and just kind of copy builds wholesale from that until you start getting a better idea.
I've fought the Fang before, Guardian.
Because there's a lot of mechanics and like
Let's take a moment.
gameplay stuff in Destiny that is never told to the player outright and requires either a lot of community research and stuff like that. So if you want a better understanding of like how like subclass verbs and abilities like interact with one another, or like how weapon perks interact with stuff like that, the Destiny subreddit is honestly a pretty good resource. And then there's a bunch of different fan sites too that are also super useful. Light.gg has a pretty good catalog of like all the weapons and armor in Destiny 2 and like what all the perks on all those weapons do, and it's not just like the in-game descriptions either. It like tells you if you activate this perk, it lasts for this long and has this effect. I did not see where that wanted me to go. Oh, Cosmodrome. Okay, going back to Earth for a bit. Yeah, I think Light.gg also has explanations of like abilities and stuff like that.
I served her in the reef.
But I could be wrong. Let me think about that one a little bit.
Killers, real charmers. During the war, they went after our commanders. They'll do the same to the House of Devils. Verix and I know all their tricks, though. We'll get them.
We think they're gathering at the Cosmodrome gates. Best we find them before they do what they do best. Watch your back.
And yeah, like I said, the mechanics can be really kind of opaque, especially if you're just going off of the stuff that the game tells you up front, because Bungie likes to hide a lot of specific interactions, either like in patch notes or just like I said, just not telling players at all. It can be kind of frustrating. Like when I first started getting into build crafting, probably like 4 years ago, was about when I really got into Destiny.
We managed to kill or capture most of them. Only reason we won, I think.
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to pay attention to this, since I never played this. I never played any of the Destiny 1 expansions, so this is all technically kind of new for me. So sorry if I just stop talking. But yeah, when I was first getting started, like actually looking into like builds for myself in Destiny 2, granted it was pretty different 4 years ago, but I was playing Arc Warlock mostly because I really, really liked having the little Arc buddy, the Arc Soul buddy. Whenever I put down a well, it just spawned a little electrical ghost that floats around you and shoots at enemies, and I really liked having that little buddy with me because I played a lot of solo stuff, and it was just nice having, you know, an extra gun with me even if I wasn't part of a fire team. So when I first started getting into build crafting, I didn't really focus on like mechanics or keywords. I was just like, okay, I want to cast my Rift as often as possible. So I looked at all the mods that gave me, you know, class ability that either restored my class ability or like extended its duration or stuff like that. I just started very simple. Just everything that would get me class ability, I would spec into that. The exotic I would run back in the day was the Stag Helmet, which whenever you died created a rift, which wasn't super useful for solo content, but I liked how it looked, and it also gave you like damage resistance, which was helpful. And just very basic, and even that just felt good, just like having my rifts up after like 20 seconds, sometimes sooner. It felt good, and you just started small, and then you kind of just I built from there. So I was like, okay, I can get my rift back fairly fast. What if I built into grenade energy a little bit? And so I'd look at the grenade mods, and there were some mods that were, you know, if you do grenade damage, you get rift energy back, and then when you cast your rift, you get grenade energy back. So I would, you know, just again, kind of simple. It's really only those two mods, and I would use those two to kind of create a very simple gameplay feedback loop. And like I said, that was 4 years ago, so that was before we had Strand or before we had the 3.0 subclasses. So a lot has changed since then. Now that we have aspects and fragments, we definitely have a lot more control over our builds, but it also leads to, you know, it being kind of complex for newcomers. And again, that's partially on Bungie just because of how opaque they make some of this stuff. But yeah, I'd say just focus on either like an exotic or a subclass that you really like, and like even from that, just focus on one part of the subclass that you like. So if you're playing like Strand Hunter and you just really want to grapple, just focus on fragments that get your grapple back, focus on mods that get your grenade back, and just it'll be simple. It won't be OP, but it's a place to start. And then as soon as you start getting comfortable with that loop, you can start adding on to with other mods and other fragments until you get a more fleshed out kit.
Vex, why have the devils deployed so many traps?
And if you ever have a question about the way a Destiny mechanic or a Destiny ability works, just Google it and refer to like I said, light.gg. I'll take a bit of a break in a little bit here, and I love Radiance. I'll take a break in a little bit here and go through some of my like bookmarked Destiny resources that I have on hand. But yeah, if you ever have a question about the way an ability or keyword works in Destiny, like I hate to say Google it, but honestly, just Googling it and reading like an in-depth explanation of how an ability works can sometimes be the thing that helps you, or helps like a build click. Google it used to be like go-to advice. Nowadays though, Google's a little bit iffy, which is why like I said, I want to take a little break here in a second, and I'll go through some of my Destiny resources. Oh, thanks for the light.gg link. As for those earlier questions, my favorite class and favorite subclass, I've been basically a Warlock main since day one. So I didn't play a lot of Destiny 1. I played a lot of the beta, and I beat the vanilla story, I think, when it came out, and that was it. And honestly, I don't remember what I played back then. But when Destiny 2 came out, my friend here, Parker, is the one who got me into Destiny 2. I initially wasn't going to really play it, and then he's like, hey, we should play this because I got to review it for my school newspaper. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. And then that one grabbed me hard, but I've been a Warlock main since day one in Destiny 2.
The Fang probably helped Skolas escape. But rumor has it the Queen gave him to the Nine.
And
how did the Fang get Skolas past them?
And all of year 1 Destiny 2, I was basically a solar Warlock main.
Yes. Wolfcom's just beyond the wall. That
and then
has
when
to be the
like I
Fang.
said, when I started getting into like the
Eyes up,
actual
Guardian.
nitty-gritty build crafting, I kind of veered towards Arc Warlock. And nowadays, I think Solar and Strand are probably my two favorite subclasses right now. If I had to pick just one subclass, I'd probably go Solar. But like, Arc's real fun too. They're all in a pretty good spot right now. And I think you joined us a little late, but I'm planning on beating all of the Destiny 1 content I can this week, and then I think starting next week, me and Parker are going to be playing through all of the current Destiny 2 expansions. So yeah, if you wanna see me actually play some Destiny 2 and give some thoughts on that, come around sometime next week. I'll be able to engage a bit more with the Destiny 1 mechanics while they're actually happening on screen. Parker, I'm pretty sure I asked you, do we want to invite Ryan to join us for those streams? And we'd love to have you. Thanks for being with us tonight too. So Jester, the base campaign that launched with Destiny 2 is no longer in the game. Red War has been vaulted, sadly. But there are 4 expansions currently playable in the game that we're going to be working our way through. I know, I love Destiny so much, but it's gone through so many changes. It's kind of a mess. Hopefully we get that vaulted content back someday. Like I said, Titan was my favorite planet. It still is my favorite planet, but it's currently unreachable in its original form, at least. Oh, that's right. Yeah, KV, if you want to hop in with us too, I'd be down with that. So I'm pretty sure Ryan played through all the campaigns fairly recently. He only got into the game, I think he got into the game with Witch Queen or right after Witch Queen, so he's all the campaigns I think are so fresh in his mind. You won't be weak. Not compared to the story stuff. That's all leveled pretty, Oh, that's a cliff I'm gonna jump off of. What does it want me to do here? I've lost the plot again. Okay, it just...
was Commander of the Fang. He just called you well, it was an insult.
Appreciate the offer. Thank y'all so much for your hold on, the word I'm looking for is escaping me. Not excitement. What's the word that's like a cross between excitement and eagerness? Enthusiasm. Thank you, Jester. That's exactly the word. I appreciate all the enthusiasm in chat tonight.
Nice work. You denied Skolos the House of Devils. But there's another fallen house on Earth. I'd be willing to bet he's going after the Kings next.
Okay, I was wondering what all those messages were. Man, you're just hitting all the commands. I'm sorry, do you need a question mark to activate that command? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself amidst all the chaos. Yep, back to the Vestian outpost. After every single mission, they send you back to a hub area. While we're loading into this area, let me check some of my Destiny resources. Yeah, we mentioned light.gg. Parker posted the link to that. Blueberries.gg is another site that I also use. Similar purposes, has a lot of like catalogs of weapons and mechanics and stuff like that. But that also has a lot of has like a Destiny calendar, so you can follow all the weekly and daily stuff. The Destiny 2 Gunsmith is another website. That one's more specifically geared towards like it's like a weapon database, but you can essentially like craft your perfect gun, quote unquote, by just choosing like all the perks that are available for whatever gun and seeing like if you got that roll, this is exactly the stats it would have and how it would, you know, interact with itself essentially. So yeah, that was Destiny 2 Gunsmith. Oh, and Today in Destiny is another one I visit a lot, and that one's again kind of just like a calendar, let you know what all the daily and weekly activities are. Okay. Is my most powerful gear equipped currently? Yes, looks like it. Don't know why I have that. Oh, ghosts have power levels? Forgot about that. Okay, not Raoul. What you got for me?
Being shot, I suppose.
Better than being shot, I suppose. That's one way to put it. Where the fuck is Zer.com? Another classic.
I can't let this go.
What's today, Monday? Yeah, Zer's still out there. Oh, yeah. New boots. Oh, look at that, 289. Yeah, we might not make it to 300 tonight, but we're definitely going to, definitely gonna reach 290. Okay. Light.gg, Blueberries.gg, Destiny 2 Gunsmith, Today in Destiny, wait, hold on, what was that about Dead Orbit Parker? Oh yeah, and the Destiny subreddit is a pretty knowledgeable place. Yeah, Reddit kind of died after all those changes last summer, which sucks. But the Destiny subreddit is still kind of active, and it's one of the better ones currently still available. And like I said, there's a lot of information there. And they also have a lot of links to outside resources that can help as well. Oh, yeah.
We're doing good work out there, Guardian. In their own way, the Kings are even more dangerous than the Silent Fang. Get out there.
Yeah, Glimmer's hard to come by in this game. Destiny 2, they shower you with Glimmer. I've not gotten above 5,000 since I've been playing since last night. Is this game gonna make me actually go grind for Glimmer?
For the Queen.
Okay, back to the Cosmodrome. Oh, yeah, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, we've, Cosmodrome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if setting this to hard mode actually changes the rewards or anything, but like, the EXP bonus goes away if I'm not on easy, so I'm just gonna hang on to easy for a while. We're honored that you decided to subscribe anyways.
The House of Kings is unique among the Fallen. They are secretive, dangerous. They hide in the shadow of the Cosmodrome, waiting, plotting. If Skolos can bring the House of Kings under his banner, we're all in trouble. I'm game. Damn. I'm getting a lot of interference down there. Hold tight, Guardian.
Sorry, I wanted to listen to that again. Yeah, we're generally kind of variety streamers. Schedule's been a little all over the place. I recently started going back to school, but we try and stream twice a week. Parker is a member of the Hand here. Normally streaming on voice and in game with us, but I kind of just decided to go solo for tonight. Yeah, generally we try and stream a multiplayer game of some sort during the week. On Fridays, we try and get together and kind of just play whatever comes to mind. And now that this semester is wrapping up, for me at least, I can hopefully be more consistent with that. But yeah, we're planning on doing a bit of a Destiny series up until the release of the final shape. And Parker, we haven't talked about it formally, but I assume we're gonna stream the final shape like we've streamed the last 2 expansions. So yeah, that'll be coming up at the start of June then. Oh yeah, no worries. I'm 28 and I'm currently studying media production. I'm right there with you as far as excitement goes. I was a little weary with Bungie after Lightfall, and I was still pretty generally positive on Lightfall. But once some of the layoffs happened in the middle of last year, I was a little weary. But I cannot deny I am excited for final shape, and I really hope it pans out. I think it's going to.
I was House Judgment Scribe to House Wolves. Skolas was vicious, even for a fallen kill. I could not stomach his hate.
Oh, nice. Happy almost birthday. Enjoy your 21st. Not sure where you're from, but if you're from the States, I know that's a pretty big one, so congrats if that's the case. And yeah, for media, it's not a media studies degree, it's media production. But essentially I'm just studying to learn how to be part of a film or TV crew, sort of. It's a bit broader than that, but that's kind of where I'm trying to specialize.
It is good to work with you.
One of my classes today, we were actually filming a mock live newscast. So I was essentially
Can you see it?
I was anchoring for a news show this morning for one of my classes. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's Monday. It's been a long day for me.
Coming through loud and clear now. Verix, are you with us?
Yes, I am here. Kings will see Wolfpack as well. They will not be pleased.
The wolves are approaching an old command center beyond the rocket yard. That must be where the kings are hidden. At the Battle of Twilight Gap, the Devils, the Kings, and the House of Winter joined forces to take on the city. The House of Wolves could have turned the tide for the Fallen, but my queen interfered.
Yeah, Parker, how much of Destiny 1 did you play again? I know earlier you said you fell off kind of early, but did you ever get through any of the expansions?
You are here to deny Skolas House Kings. They will not know, and they would not care. They will try to kill you. Kill them back.
I'm detecting lots of activity from the command center. I think you dropped the servitor jamming just in time.
I appreciate the curiosity. But honestly, nothing quite that grand. I just wanna be part of the media production process for something, I guess. I would be happy doing local productions for the rest of my life, or just if I can be behind a camera or like working a production switchboard or just editing video even, I think I would be happy. And if I somehow get famous off of it, that's just a bonus. Yeah, I've been going to school for a long time now for a couple of different things. At this point, I just want the diploma more than anything, and we'll worry about a career after that.
The wolves are dead, and the kings,
Oh, okay, there we
well,
go.
they're still a danger to the city. But at least they don't work for Skolas. I call that a win. Come on back, Guardian.
This arena looks very familiar to me. Is this in Destiny 2 right now? I don't think this place is. That might just be part of the might just be part of the Cosmodrome. Alright, taking bets now. Is this gonna send me back to the Vitruvian base or whatever that hub area is called? Yeah, the Vestian outpost. Yep. Complete a mission, go to Hub World. Name a better combination.
All right, we're looking. Skolas has failed at every attempt to wrest control of the other houses. His forces grow thinner with each passing day.
I would assume just based on the lack of gravity in space, napping must be wildly different.
Verix has a little something.
Just from like a logistics standpoint, because I know like I don't know if it's the ISS, but like astronauts generally when they don't have gravity have to like strap themselves in when they sleep. And I'm currently playing on PS5, but it's the PS4 version. I know I wanted to invite Parker along for this playthrough. But like Destiny 1 is still $60 in the modern era, and that's just like that's too much to ask someone to hop on for just a week's worth of time. But it is still available on the PS and Xbox stores for $60. It's like the complete version, has the two main, or it has all the DLCs.
Brought this stuff from Queen's Vault for you. So shiny. Enjoy. You stopped Skolas from taking House Devils, House Kings. Now
yeah.
Please repeat. True statement.
I am Master Ives of the Cryptarchy. Go on, Warlock.
Yeah, especially because you still have... I assume, Parker, you still have access to Destiny on your Xbox at least. Because it's,
Closing relay. Welcome to the Palace Cluster.
Because again, kind of, you gotta remember, Destiny 1 doesn't have crossplay, and Destiny 2 didn't have crossplay for the longest time. Like, we kind of take that for granted nowadays, but like... This shit was separated for most of its lifetime. Like Destiny 2 becoming crossplay is kind of what pushed me back into playing the game. Because me and Parker got our Destiny 2 start on Xbox. And then we played, for like 3 or 4 years Destiny 2 together on Xbox, and then I kind of stopped playing Xbox.
Guardians, please report the bounties.
Mods. Kill this man. Alright. KV gets bonus points for that kill. Thank you.
Perhaps you can help.
Wow, that was back to back. Yeah, you too, Parker. I didn't see the ban either. That was... Hell yeah, team.
Then you want that fallen creature over there.
Okay, back to Venus. know what they say.
The great
Girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys go to Venus to get more well, you know. Oh, do you want to see my build for this game, or are you talking about for D2? Yeah, fun fact about Venus. Little known fact: if you go to Venus, you can get more penis.
The House of Wolves.
The government doesn't want you to know that, but I know. I'm letting everyone know.
Every soldier under his command is down there. Skolas has either gone completely insane, or he's become a tactical genius. I love field work, but the hunt must end. Now.
To the tune of Beastie Boys Intergalactic. Interplanetary bottom surgery. Just pretend I said that in like a Beastie Boys voice.
All houses shall burn. All will bow before Wolf Banner.
Listen, I think we're getting sidetracked by interplanetary penis. Nah. Can't even say that with a straight face. Yeah,
I'm getting a fallen comm channel interlaced with Vex coding. Whatever he's doing, I've never seen anything like this before. He's mad.
Yeah, the Fallen were kind of a bigger threat in Destiny 1. They're the first, like, enemy faction you meet. And at the time, they were the faction that kind of, like, brought the fight to Earth first. Earlier in one of the audio messages we got, they were talking about Twilight Gap, which was this big battle between humans in the last city, defending it against three fallen houses. And houses are just like, essentially, nations or, royal houses.
Okay,
just what it sounds
that's
like.
Not a good sign.
It's how the Fallen divide themselves
the
into
Vault of Glass.
groups.
What is
Oh shit!
planning?
The Vault of Glass. What did we get here? But yeah, so Twilight Gap is this battle that took place in Destiny's past.
On the vault. Get in there, Guardian.
Excuse me.
We have to stop them.
Excuse me. Like I said earlier, the House of Devils were like the main driving force of that battle. But they've been mostly taken care of by the time Destiny 1 rolls around. Like, there's still a bunch of different house presences in the solar system, but they're not our like main threat. When I get to Rise of Iron, they're the main antagonists of that expansion. And then when we start playing through Destiny 2, they were the main antagonists of Beyond Light. But those are both two new houses that get introduced. Yeah, the most important houses are House of Devils. They're the main Fallen enemy faction. House of Kings are kind of active on Earth still, I guess. And they actually kind of made a reappearance in the most recent Destiny 2 season. Mostly just in name, but... well, I might come back to that later. And then House of Wolves, who we're fighting now. Except these are Vex. Ignore the Vex. They're not fallen. Well, thank you. And we love you. Hey, loot. Ah, howdy, Ace. Welcome. Oh damn, we're going into the Vault of Glass? Alright, I've never been in here in Destiny 1. I've only ever played Vault of Glass in Destiny 2, so I wonder how far this is gonna take us. Yeah, I think by the end of this year, I want to try and complete at least one raid from original Destiny. I'm probably gonna try and play Wrath of the Machine, just because that's the only raid that isn't in Destiny 2 right now, and we don't know for sure if they're gonna port it, and I really want to play that one because it looks cool. And if it ever comes to that, I might stream that. Hold on one second, I'm getting a call again. Which is, again, weird that I'm getting calls at night. It is from that same number from earlier. Yeah, give me a sec. I think I'm gonna take this. Alright, I'm back. I lied. I didn't take that call. That call came in at exactly midnight. That's a little suspicious. So,
I've seen reports
again,
from Prince
if it's someone important and they want to get a hold of me, they'll leave a message.
Just awful stuff.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to go through some D2 dungeons sometime, I'd be down for that. I can let you know my Destiny 2 username in a bit here. If I had to choose a favorite faction, though, it's a toss-up between Hive and Cabal for sure. They're, I don't know, there's just something so lovable about the Hive, but I'm personally a huge fan of Savathun. All the Hive guys, really, but I have a soft spot for Savathun. Yeah, and I think overall Hive are probably my favorite, but in terms of like aesthetic, I really like everything about the Cabal. Which we haven't fought any tonight yet, kind of sad about. We haven't made our way towards Mars, which is where most of them are.
Wolves trying to tap oracles, big glowing squares. Guardian, destroy the oracles, destroy them fast. Oracle has appeared.
Man, I really...
An oracle, destroy.
I'd like when Bungie puts, or makes raid locations, usable for, like, story missions, like this is right here. It's nice for the people who don't raid to, oh shit. Missed one. It's nice for, like, people who don't raid to get a taste of these environments, or, like, even sometimes some of the, mechanics.
One more oracle.
Berix, good work. Guardian, even better. Clear out the rest of those wolves and we'll talk.
I'll take that Scorch Cannon. Thank you.
So Skolas wanted to use the oracles as taps into the Vex network. This isn't just a hunt. A fallen house with Vex technology is a threat to the whole system.
Things simple now, yes? We find Skolas. We put an end to Keller Kells. Or wolves put an end to us.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around as long as you have tonight, Parker. Have a good night. Talk to you sometime later this week, and yeah, hope you're ready for Destiny 2 next week. Oh, look at that, we're going to talk to Petra. I don't know why I even checked. I should have known. Oh, yeah, I have to press launch and actually select the location I want to go to. Yeah, I think we're nearing the end of
You see. We have
House
that
of
wolf
Wolves
on
here.
the run, Guardian. This is the most fun I've had in years.
Also,
the final hunt grows near.
I think I might have done this out of order. I think
Skolos has grown desperate.
I think Dark Below might have technically come before House of Wolves. The grand scheme, I don't think it really matters, because I don't think those stories really have anything to do with each other.
Shall I take a message? Acknowledge receipt. Interaction resolved.
Sublime Ingram.
Do you have bounties to report, Guardian?
Hunt well, outsider.
Sounds good.
You'll find the reef cryptarchs are somewhat more competent.
Alright, let's see if we're getting any more powerful. Alright, go ahead and open this up for
Hello,
me.
Warlock. Personally, I prefer not to get shot at in the first place.
Hey, first level 300 piece of gear. Look at that. And we reached 290. We're on our way.
Back out there, Guardian.
Alright, on to... Yep, back to Venus.
Did you hear from Mindless
And you know what we're getting from Venus.
You think you hate wolves? I promise you, I...
The loading times are actually a lot better than I expected them to be. Especially after you, if you, like, actually die and wipe, you get reloaded, like, almost instantly. In Destiny 2, if you wipe and it has to reload from a checkpoint, it takes, like, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, because it'll show the scorecard, and then it'll go through the whole reload process. And this game, you see the scorecard, and, like, instantly it just
Guardian,
loads you back
new
into the
orders from the
fight.
Queen.
It's kind of nice.
She wants Skolos captured alive. I live to serve, of course. Just makes this a little harder, that's all. You'll be the tip of the spear. Get down there, find him, and pin him. I'll be nearby with a capture team of Prince Uldren's crows.
Yeah, everything else about Destiny 1 is basically slower, though. Especially, like I said earlier, the going back to orbit every time you want to go somewhere else.
The team and I just set down in a canyon a few kilometers from the Citadel. When you find him, we'll be ready. So, he tried to conquer the other fallen houses and failed. Maybe now it's about weapons. Outfitting the wolves with Vex instruments of war?
If Skolas thinks he is Kell of Prophecy, then weapons could turn the tail.
Ooh. Almost missed that. That would have been bad.
Whatever he's up to, I've got a bearing on that signal. It's way up there, top of the tower. Better start climbing, Guardian. Strong gravity distortion at your location.
Alright, if I know my destiny, we're gonna have to defend this ghost for like 2 minutes while we get attacked by a wave of enemies. Oh, I guess I don't know my destiny. Fake fan.
I was House Judgment Scribe. I stood with Skolas for much of Reef Wars. Now, I stand with you in Judgment of Wolfkill. That feels right somehow.
Oh! Why would it do that? No, 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 no.
Skolas' catch. This is it, Guardian.
I can't believe it just did that to me. I am definitely not completing that one bounty, am I? Yeah, 10,000 XP without dying. That's annoying. I did that one last night, and I die a lot. You two now? Okay. I think I'm being played here. Oh yeah, but look how fast this like reload is. Get 1, 2 seconds on the scoreboard there, and you're already back in. Okay, there we go.
The Vex tech here matches a signature from the Vault of Glass. These machines fade in and out of our timeline. Watch your step. You're getting close. The Crows and I are inbound.
Yeah, I don't know if Destiny 2's like respawn time is slower because they like purposefully hang on that scoreboard a bit longer, so you can like get all the information you need off of it. But I don't know, it's like,
What?
it's real slow
Guardian,
compared
there
to
are dozens of new wolf
this one.
signatures, and the number keeps growing. It's the Vex tech. Skolos! He's pulling the entire House of Wolves through time!
Man, I really like, and I know I've mentioned this in some of the much older Destiny streams, but I really like how the Vex's main advantage, besides being like a supercomputer hive mind, is that they have time travel, and they've basically perfected time travel, but even with that, they're just no match for like Guardians or anyone with paracausal power. But I think they're kind of being set up again to be the main big bad after the final shape, which I really hope they kind of get their time to shine. It would be nice if the Vex ever get like paracausal power or something that gets them like back on our level. So I didn't really mention them earlier. They're still a really cool faction.
He just said, I stole the gift of freedom, secrets of time and space. House of Wolves will stand forever.
He has nowhere left to run. Take him down! The House of Wolves is broken. Stand by for a transmission.
This is Morasov, Queen of the Awoken. Guardian, when you first came in search of the Black Garden, I thought of you as just another mote of light, too far from its traveler. I see now that I was wrong. Accept my thanks, and the promise of a fitting reward. Petra, bring Skolas to me.
Capture confirmed. I almost feel sorry for Skolas here. Conversations with the Queen can be harsh. Anyway, I'll meet you back at the reef with your reward.
Huh. Alright, I think that might have been the end of House of Wolves. I know I have a quest step here, but I think that's just seeing the conclusion. I think that might have been it. Yeah, if you thought that was simple, again, like I said, this expansion has been so far head and shoulders above just vanilla Destiny 1. And, you know, not to keep dunking on the first part of the series that I love, but yeah, Destiny 1 vanilla story was not a lot to write home about. And the final boss was kind of pretty similar, was just 3 big robots, and here you had 2 big robots and 1 big fallen. It's like, not much different.
Bird 9940, requesting tower channel. Security protocol. Tower operating code.
Alright, Petra, is that it, or is
A
there
glorious
more?
hunt.
Ooh,
Almost ashamed to see it end.
damn.
Thank you, Guardian. The Kell is in chains, and I can't wait to get back in the field. The Queen and her Awoken are in your debt.
Ooh. Reactive reload. I think this perk's called Killing Wind currently.
Another contact on the grid out
tourist Joe. Good to see you.
We have passed judgment on Kell of Kells. This is as it should be. This key will grant you fortune, Guardian. But you must be strong to face Prison of Elders.
Yeah, looks like that was the end of... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the end of House of Wolves. So I don't... Unless I'm crazy, I don't see it anywhere else in my quest list here. Yeah, alright. Made it through our first Destiny 1 expansion. And yeah, we'll eat that treasure key, I guess. Woohoo. I don't know what the rest of these do, but I'm sure I can trade those to someone for a reward. Actually, I might be down to run Prophecy real quick. Let me, because I don't want to get started on Dark Below. I think I'll do all of Dark Below tomorrow night, and then later on this week, probably Wednesday and Thursday night, I'll try and do Taken King and Rise of Iron. But for now, before we call it here, I'm gonna do one run of Prison of Elders, since Varix was just talking about it. And then, yeah, I think I'll switch over to Destiny 2 for a Prophecy run, to help out our new friend here. If you don't mind waiting for another, like, 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, here's Prison of Elders. So yeah, what we're loading into now, Prison of Elders, is essentially just it's kind of similar to like the seasonal activities we have now in Destiny 2, but it's a match-made 3-person, just, well, yeah, like it says down here, arena. So we're gonna have like 3 different waves of enemies or challenges to get through, and then I think a final boss. And it's slightly randomized every time. And obviously, if we can't actually matchmake in this tonight, we'll just skip right over to Destiny 2 to finish up there. Oh, it looks like we found something though.
Welcome to Prison of Elders. Prepare for combat. Round 1. You face the disgraced, lost, fallen. Fight. Win. Live.
does not look like I got matched with anyone, so let's see if this is doable with just one person. Man, it's really cool seeing how much of Destiny 1 made it into Destiny 2, like, location-wise. Because this arena that we're in right now is in Destiny 2. I think it's part of... Yeah, it's still the Prison of Elders strike in Destiny 2. Oh yeah, unfortunately I don't think we really have any actual useful bot commands. You're more than welcome to try, but I was not really involved in the bot setup process. It was almost all Parker. Alright, one wave down. That's not bad.
Reinforcements are coming.
Alright, one more.
Reinforcements are coming.
I missed the self-resurrect. I understand why they got rid of it, because it is kind of... yeah, it's kind of broken, but like... it's real nice when playing alone. Ooh, I'm still in danger.
Your victory tells the tale.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Round completed. Is there other
Need you
multiple
back
rounds?
in airlock, Guardian.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I think there's 3 rounds, and the last one's a boss fight. I don't know, I've only ever done this like once in my life. That was a while ago. So we're gonna find out together what the Prison of Elders has in store.
Round 2. Foot soldiers of the Cabal.
Oh hey, we're gonna fight some D1 Cabal tonight.
Fight. Win.
Alright. Where are my space rhinos at? That's a lot of scions. Alright, wave 1. Easy.
Enemies
What else
come,
they got?
Guardian. Thirst for your light. Minds must be dismantled. Or
Ooh.
dead.
Okay, that's a fun twist. Wow, they are not messing around with this time limit at all. You gotta get there. Whoa.
Success, Guardian. Success. Cabal reinforcements unleashed.
Varix presents a gift.
Minds must be dismantled.
Oh, the
or
mines
dead.
again. Guardian standing. Yeah, the last Guardian this whole time. Oh wait, did someone join me?
Success, Guardian. Success.
Oh, hell. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's how that phrase goes. Got another guy here with me.
Victory well earned. Need you back in airlock, Guardian.
Oh, okay. Oh, whew. Thought it locked me out. Oh yeah, select Destiny 2. There's 4 emotes in this game, or you have access to 4 emotes. Got a wave.
Round 3. Time
You gotta dance. You gotta sit. And then you have only one emote slot that's customizable. So I currently have a fist bump equipped. Oh shit, this dude's rocking sun bracers. I did not know that was a Destiny 1 exotic, so now I'm gonna have to try and find that for myself, because that's what I main in Destiny 2, at least for the time being. Okay, sorry. I thought this dude's gun sounded familiar. That's because it was. He's using Outbreak Prime, another gun that I use frequently in Destiny 2. I thought it sounded familiar, just couldn't place it. Also, I got a trophy for that.
Success, Guardian.
Yep, that's right, Jester. I inspected that Guardian. It was apparently the first time I'd ever done that in Destiny 1, and I got the trophy inspector. That's a yellow bar. Okay. He's got my back, thank God.
Reinforcements ready for combat. Destroy mines or die. Your choice.
Man, I really like how the Goblin model looks in Destiny 1. There's not a whole lot of difference between their Destiny 1 and 2 models, but their heads are a lot rounder in this one, I think. I don't know, I just like how they look. Oh, the mines.
Success. You have done it.
I just threw my grenade thinking it was Destiny 2 and I was going to put down my rift. Don't have that. It's not a thing yet.
Victory. Well earned.
Round. Find out.
Go back to airlock. Yes.
Oh. Alright, I guess I have no idea how long this activity is. Unless 3 waves and a boss, maybe? Okay, yeah, there's round 4.
Round 4. Hive spawn claw their way towards your light.
Okay, seeing as there's 4 doors in this room, I'm gonna guess this one's the last one, but I guess we'll find out. Ascendant Knight is friendly to us, okay. Don't know how or why. Unless it's this guy's doing somehow.
Incoming.
Oh, okay. Thanks for double checking, Chester.
Guardian. Kill or be killed. Success, Guardian. Incoming.
Alright, one more wave.
Intercept important target before you die. success. You have done it.
Victory. Melt a boss real quick, and then we'll wrap up tonight's stream with some Destiny 2 real quick.
Return to airlock, Guardian.
Funny you should ask. I was literally just typing that out for you. So there's my in-game username for Destiny 2 if you want to add me. Oh, we got a third now. Let's go. Psychic.
Pilot center of a war-wrecked fallen catch.
How fast can we kill this guy now? That's what I get for running towards the ammo. I should really just take cover, but... Yeah, these two should have it.
Victory well earned.
All right.
Go back to airlock. Yes.
Not sure what Scori's Harmony is, but I've joined it.
Champion of the Elders, yes? You have won. Treasure awaits in Crystal Barrow.
Hey, wait a minute. I know this descent. Once we come down here, we're gonna get trapped and sent to a boss arena. Okay. Damn, yeah, that was actually a pretty rewarding activity. Maybe. Most the gear wasn't up to level at least, but... I'm pretty sure there's a way to increase your weapons level in this game, but I have no idea how. Oh yeah, no worries, Gree. I've done Prophecy a whole lot. It's not too hard in today's sandbox, and I have no issues walking through it. I'm looking forward to it. Let me drop back to the tower real quick, unlock some of these engrams, and then I'll switch on over to Destiny 2. Alright, let's yeah, I'll figure out how to increase these weapons ranks eventually so I can start using something different. I'll try and get that figured out for whenever I start streaming tomorrow. Yeah. I'm actually off all day tomorrow. I might stream real early. Man, that's a lot of power you're letting me have. Letting me just reverberate through your living room.
Goodbye.
But fear not, I won't abuse this power.
Let's see what you found out there. Very fine. Oh, now that should be interesting.
Oh, okay. Guess we're running a sidearm there now. That's fine. I'm a fan of sidearms. See what they're like in Destiny 1. Alright, not bad. In one stream we did a full expansion, almost to level, or power level 300. I'd say it's pretty good,
Things look dark out there, but don't they all?
Pretty good progress for our first Destiny 1 stream. So I am streaming this from my PlayStation, so when I switch over to Destiny 2, the stream will probably die, and I'll have to restart it. So, give me like 2 minutes. Actually, let's all take a quick 5 minutes here. I'll switch over to Destiny 2. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, grab some water, and then yeah, in 5 minutes the stream should be live again. I'll be in Destiny 2, and I'll be helping our new friend Gree run through Prophecy real quick for the first time. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, thanks y'all for tuning in so far. How many more expansions are there? So for Destiny 1, there's 3 more expansions. There's the Dark Below, which we'll be doing next, which was kind of another mini one, like the House of Wolves we just completed. And then there's also the Taken King and Rise of Iron, which are both a bit bigger than the one we just played. So I'm hoping that... Actually, I might stream a lot tomorrow since I have tomorrow off. I might try and get through the Dark Below and Taken King tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for that. I'll try and tweet or otherwise let you guys know before I go live. But yeah, it's Take 5 here, and I'll see you all back on Destiny 2. Thanks for tuning in so far, and hope to see you on the other side. I'm not even gonna kill the stream. I'm just gonna try and switch games, and maybe it'll stay alive. I know it won't. It just died now.